your favorite podcast of all time, Goal Line Guys. We got TJ in the house, and we got Sean, the rare Sean appearance.
Yes, very rare, very unique.
TJ knows
He
more,
knows a
but
little
I know something.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Our new YouTube
Yes, we
channel's
all
popping
do.
off here. Still no sighting of Jeff. We're worried about his well-being. There's been several furry conventions that he has not signed up for, and that's alarming.
Well, I have some very falsified information that I may have just made up in my head or heard from a homeless man that Jeff is on the run because he's the one who narked on Sorsby about his gambling addiction.
Running his numbers from a spammed account.
Well, he put a bet in that Sorsby wouldn't make the season through injury, and then when it looked like he was going to make it through camp, he had to throw the wrench in.
Hit a cook the books.
I'm not gonna lie, though, like, he deserves to be gone. Bet what 1,000 times, and including on his team to lose. Like, good luck, NFL. No wonder they didn't have a supplemental draft.
I mean, when the CFL even turns
the
you
Jets
down.
wouldn't look at him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Honestly, the Jets. Honestly, I think Cleveland, because they can never have enough quarterbacks there.
Rest in peace, Sorsby. You'll be in the CFL forever, which is where you belong.
Dylan Gabriel just got a new job.
Yeah, you just really boosted his popularity with everyone. Imagine consciously going out to a store or a website and clicking on the buy button, and it's a Dylan Gabriel jersey. Like, you should just be deported for that. Permanently banned from the United States.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel, though, like, he didn't really win anything in college. He tried. He did all right. He did pretty good. But when you go to the Browns, no matter who you are, it's just terrifying for your career.
Hey, Sean, did you turn off your camera?
Not on purpose. I'm working on it.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to live fix that.
Well, we're working on it here, guys. We are doing the Pensacola drive-by episode here. So,
yes, that will now be on the 2nd because I figured I could take off that Wednesday.
We'll be journeying. Good.
Hey, come on down, see the place. It's going to be a great time. Because I know you're on the way to LSU Clemson that weekend, but guess what? You're going to see some Pensacola hospitality. We got a lot of LSU guys here. We don't really have many Clemson guys here, so you're going to be really, I'm not going to lie, like probably like even more fired up for your journey. We've got a lot of the Bayou here in Pensacola.
I believe it. I mean, that's where, Des and Pensacola is where went to retire for a few years. Hey, as soon as that check from LSU didn't clear anymore, he had to go get a new one.
He spent all that money. He spent the millions of dollars they paid him.
Oh, he still got it.
Yeah, he just needed he needed to pad the retirement account. Yeah, nice.
Hey, you know what? He's back in.
No, you can go, TJ.
No, you're fine.
I don't know how the heck to fix my camera here. It's plugged back in, but I don't know his interface. I know this is terrible content. Sorry.
It's fine. We can figure it out. I can just put a horrible picture like I have for Josh later.
Except the one you showed me today. Don't ever let that AI monstrosity see the light of day. Not allowed.
That's your future, Josh. Josh, what if you had to choose between Sunbelt Billy and Dion?
Oh my god. It would have to be Sunbelt Billy, dude. I couldn't imagine passing on well, at least Sunbelt Billy would go out and he'd go out and recruit at the very least.
Sunbelt Billy, like, I'm not gonna lie, James Madison is taking a step down with him. That's crazy to say because he
It,
came from University of Florida, but like he sucked there. So I mean, the fact that James Madison is getting a University of Florida coach and it's going to be a step
Yeah,
down is
James
crazy to
Madison is.
hear.
I don't know what they're doing. They've been on a rip too, man. They've been kicking ass for a few years.
yeah,
Yeah, now
they
they're
definitely have. Well, I think we came to the show and brought Sean back from the dead to talk
yep.
about his favorite team.
Them
The Florida
Gators,
Gators.
Gators.
Yes. So the Gators up there in Gainesville will do.
Here's what we see about the Gators. Hey, I'm back. The Gators, we, for the past handful of years, maybe call it a decade now, have been, okay, we're back. We've got it going on. But this, I know, and I've said the same words before, but this time is different. Because Jon Sumrall comes in there from Tulane, and oh my God, Jon Sumrall, what he's done without having it downplayed is nothing short of a 10 out of 10. We've got belief. We've got a guy who says when he's asked, oh, what do you think of having a 9-game conference? He says, well, I'm an SEC coach, and I'm happy to be one. It's once again, I know before a down of football is played, you can always buy in. I know Auburn fans are buying into Golesh, and I'm not saying it's not for no reason. My point is, we think we're back finally, actually, and I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, I mean he was doing pretty damn well with the Troy Trojans. I mean, that was prior to Tulane, and Tulane already had a little bit of momentum, and he kept it going. Hey, credit to Jon Sumrall. He made the playoffs before the Florida Gators did. I mean, for whatever that's worth. Although it was
Very
a fairly
true.
lackluster rematch against the
I
Ole
will.
Miss Rebels. But hey, he was there.
I, I will say one thing though I did like in his press conference. He talked, well, I don't know if it's press conference or it just during SEC media days, how one of the first things he noticed with the Gators is that they weren't strong enough. Like just watching them in the way, it was like, no, they are not clanging enough weight. And that's kind of poking fun at the last guy, at Billy Napier, and it kind of looking back seems that way because your lines were ragdolled a lot last season compared to other schools. So like the first thing to go in there and hit the weights, get them stronger, where every player's gaining ridiculous muscle mass right now is kind of what you want.
And TJ, it's funny you say that because we had like a new revamped weight room at the
Mm-hmm.
time under Napier, and yeah, Summerall comes in and was like, nope, this is not it. And I agree with it because obviously, to your point, we were bullied on the line last year. We had some decent, pretty good players on our team, and we had some good wins and some good fights. We had some times when we were just knocked out, but you have to imagine if these guys were 10 pounds minimum stronger because of the right training regimen, where would we have been? I don't know. Last year, maybe 7-5, 8-4. This year, we have a lot more optimism, and I do think it's not like we have the schedule of Penn State this year, where in the Big Ten they don't have to play Indiana, Ohio State, or Penn State. It's like we're playing at Texas, we're playing Georgia. Um, we'll be tested, but at the end of the day, will our extra 10 pounds from the strength add to it, or will it be Jon Sumrall coming in and laying dong?
Yeah. Well, you'll find out soon enough. If you can't cover 60.5 points of the Campbell Camels, you're going to get at least 60 points to cover here. That'll be the ultimate test early on. No.
Where'd you
I haven't
find
seen
this
a
school?
spread for that game. I'm just throwing out a spread here.
I don't think there's a legally allowed to be a spread on that game. I mean, who's the Fighting Camels? The
Campbell's?
CAA?
I don't know what
I mean, this school
conference they're from. I've never heard of their team.
No, they play great schools like Western Carolina, NC-A&T, Hampton, Maine, Elon. Oh, they're D2.
CAA.
That's what they are. They're D2 because Elon's
more Colonial League.
I know, Canadian Athletic Association.
Here.
I don't know. We're gonna win. Will they cover the spread? I don't know. I don't even know what the spread is. I know I'm the
you have to be a true.
You might not get a spread on that game
about this school.
Yeah,
I doubt you do.
I mean, definitely not on my bookie.
Like something maybe offshore.
Like what? Mine is 49.5 or some shit. Like Sumrall's first game. Yeah, right. I'm not saying we're not going to cover it.
Opening weekend, you have the Florida Atlantic Owls at night in the Swamp.
Yeah. And then week 2 is Campbell. I know. Like I'm not going to either of those games. I am going to week 3 at Auburn though. I got my hotel room like 9 months ago.
Nice.
And it was like $380 a night, which is already like quadruple too much for Auburn because it's a shithole. But
it's outrageous, but that could be one of the best games of the year in all honesty.
It could, but it's easy to crown that in week 3. Like at the time, I'll put it this way: at that time, I think it will be the game of the year.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Never mind. Week 3 is also Ole Miss LSU, so sorry. Most eyes will be on us.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, all the good eyes will be on us. Lane Kiffin loses a tough one against Ole Miss.
I love it. Yeah, no, man, the schedule starts out pretty nicely there, but man, that is a huge road test early on. I was doing a little research here. I didn't know too much about Sumrall, but it was fascinating. I believe that he brought in an offensive coordinator from Georgia Tech, Buster Faulkner. But that's a good thing because unlike Billy Napier, Jon Sumrall has the wherewithal to hire a standalone offensive coordinator here, so that's a step in the right direction, I assume.
And bringing the coordinator's QB with them. That's also a good foundation starter as well.
Not gonna lie, it's great. I never thought when I was growing up with the Steve Spurrier and Urban Meyer Gators that we would love a Georgia Tech offensive coordinator hire, but Buster Faulkner is he's the guy. He's good. The question is, was it Haynes King that was doing the damage, or was it Buster Faulkner's offense that was allowing it against a weak ACC always defense? We'll see pretty fast here. I do have trust in him. I have faith in him. I have tons of faith in Jon Sumrall, as I've said. I don't think he'd put just any little bitches on his staff. But I've seen it before at Florida. Well, let's see it again. Here's kind of like, before we go into the actual schedule game-by-game preview, really too hard. I see us this year improving a lot from last year. But 2027 season, we are a problem. Good recruiting class, good all that. I'm saying this year's establishing, hey, I can turn it around. And next year is I'm the next Nick.
Then it's really just dropping your nuts on the table. Yeah.
Right. And, that's not a horsecock lock or anything, because, that's an early nuts drop. But, no, I'm saying we're going to be a problem this year. We're going to beat some teams that think they're going to just come in and just wax us. And we're going to lose to a team that should wax us, because that's a Sumrall learning point. We're coming from Tulane. I love the city of New Orleans. I love Tulane. He's got some great experience, but SEC football is different. It really is. So let's hope that what we're buying as Florida fans is actually
I was looking at the 2025 Tulane schedule here, and I was a little surprised that they dropped a game to UTSA late-ish in the season. kind of an aberration there, but they did get their asses kicked. But they cleaned up the rest of the way. So do you think that's more of just Tulane not having the horses there, or maybe just kind of that scares me a little bit if I'm backing Summerall here. You've got a pretty talented Tulane team ripping off wins. I mean, I think they're a little overmatched against Ole Miss. That could just be a talent disparity, but I don't know. UTSA caught them on the road. I thought that was a little surprising. Does that concern you at all?
If you're talking to me, and does not concern me whatsoever, because the Florida fan base is way better than the Tulane fan base. The Florida talent, Summerall aside, is already gonna wax Tulane.
Right.
We got.
Okay.
It's not an issue. It's oh man, he's about to switch jobs.
Yeah,
he knows
foot's out the door maybe.
He's coming. Oh Lord, he's coming. And guess what? I'm so pissed off that the Florida Georgia game is not a home and home, because I'm not saying we're gonna win this year, but I'm so convinced that by next year.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta this year of all places, since Jacksonville is doing renovations, and next year it's actually in Tampa.
Right, and I'm, I hate that decision, but I wish it was Athens and Gainesville, which makes kind of sense. But Atlanta is basically the Jacksonville that we've been hosting for forever, because it's so close to our campus and not theirs. It's always well attended, obviously, but it would be fun to go between the edges a little bit.
I think Jacksonville dumping $2 billion into their stadium renovation will guarantee that the cocktail party will be back in Jacksonville at least for a while. Or maybe they should just rotate it. Just do Jacksonville 1 year, and then do Georgia, Florida, home and home. Yeah, that's rotating. It's too retarded.
It's Jacksonville. It just should have been home and home, like in '95.
Let's bring it to Brazil. Let's start bringing it globally around the world. Florida, Georgia, and Japan, and Tokyo.
Might as well be at a certain point.
I found myself I was in Tokyo in March, and man,
yeah, they have it in they have it in Thailand.
Jeff would go to that one. Jeff would immediately buy tickets.
Unrelated to the. That's a good. He's in Stormy Acres. Let's see if we can get him to dial in.
I hope no plagues befall him.
Yeah, let me text him. We could get a late minute Jeff call.
Yeah, Yeah, when's the last time we got a ransom letter from?
Not gonna lie, I bet the viewers would like it better if Jeff wasn't in.
I mean, the last 2 years, we have just told us the worst things about him not being here.
Hey, I am Jeff. That's just terrible.
I put the line out there. Let's see what he says. Well, do you want to dive in here and talk about the schedule? All right.
Let's do it.
TJ.
What's up, TJ? Hit it off.
I'm ready when you are. Y'all are good. Let's go.
No, I mean, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the 2026
season.
Yeah, we want you to.
Yeah. Florida versus FAU.
All right, the first game is week 1, unlike week 0, Florida State playing on the... no, before we do this, I am talking about this because I could not believe this. Florida State, week 0, 7 p.m. on the CW network.
Baby.
I think my sisters used to watch Gossip
Should
Girl
be on like Food Network if that's still a thing.
I mean, is it going to be after an infomercial for Tom Selleck's reverse mortgages? Let's steal homes from old people?
Absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure about that. I will say at least Florida's on the SEC network to start the season off against Florida Atlantic. I don't see how y'all lose. If you lose this game, there are some horrible foundational problems.
How good was
No way.
Oh
Ain't
yeah,
no
there's
way.
no way. They were 4-8 last year.
Yeah,
They were trash. They got blown out by ECU
next
42-0.
Oof. Let's be real. Has Florida Atlantic been relevant since
They
Lane
got
was
Taggart. They flew off the...
Exactly.
Were they even relevant
A little
when
bit.
Lane was there?
Oh, got him the job at Ole Miss. He had 1,200-yard backs. Broke all those records in that place. So, yeah, he was actually, for that level, relevant.
Yeah, they would have been 60-0.
25 points. 25
probably.
points
It should
spread.
be.
Okay, maybe 25-0.
You think the Gators...
Wait, the Florida spread is 25?
FAU. It moved to 26.5. There's been some action.
Just now, there's been an action for a game that's over a month away.
They moved the whole point.
Are you serious? Well, I'm about to bet like $7,000
minus 20,
on that.
minus 26.5.
Yeah, 25, 28, like not 20 and a half. 20. I mean, we'll probably win like what 52 to.
I feel like Sumrall is gonna do everything in his power to blow the doors off of FAU. He wants to make a statement immediately.
If anyone bets FAU, they're a fun person.
Not a smart person.
Not a great bettor.
Plus 1,400 money line for the Atlantic Owls. That's surprisingly close.
Yeah, it is. I'm like,
that's
amazed,
amazing.
Actually, we're gonna just butt fuck them.
You're not gonna look back,
obviously.
Yeah, why would you?
Why would we?
Yeah, I mean,
look back at Florida. I went to school when we lost to Georgia Southern in 2012.
That was a beautiful game. I remember that. The wing T just destroyed y'all. Didn't y'all? Was that them or Georgia Southern who ran all over you?
Yeah, they didn't throw a pass, I don't think.
Jarek McKinnon had a field day, if I recall.
Yeah, great guy, I'm sure, but fuck him.
Well, good.
Yeah, well, we're gonna destroy Florida fucking Atlantic. Are you kidding me? Campbell.
No.
Should we even talk about Campbell? Fuck that.
I mean, I just wish Joe Campbell was their mascot.
Puffing giant, like appropriately sized cigarettes.
Hey, I wish it was Campbell's soup, but then you realize it's like fucking September in Gainesville, Florida.
It's made
like,
out of Campbell's soup. It's Campbell's soup.
Yeah.
Made with camel meat.
Bullshit. Fuck that game. 2-0. Let's go on to Auburn. That's the one I'm at. Boots on the motherfucking ground.
Night game 2?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. We're scared of Auburn at night. I
don't know. You're basically playing. It's going to be the new improved Florida versus USF North.
I'll bet you right now, TJ, $75 a 4 wins.
Hefty wager.
I honestly think this one's a toss-up, buddy. Good chance, but I really like Alex Golesh too. So this is the game to show who's who, really. Because the next week is going to be rough no matter what. But this one could be a real big dogfight, and even though all eyes will be on LSU Ole Miss that day, this could be a fun barn burner slugfest. Yeah, this is going
to be interesting. I like the fact that Golesh brings Byron Brown with him. That's kind of huge. And DJ Durkin stayed as far as Auburn's concerned. Auburn just had an ass-cheeks offense last year. Their defense was pretty damn good. Except when they played Vanderbilt, where they got absolutely murdered by Vanderbilt, which was insane. But there's no longer any Pavia magic. There's no Pavia poverty magic, but it's a toss-up game.
They did bring in. Sorry, I was talking about Vanderbilt. I was like, they just brought in one of the best quarterbacks in the nation.
Dog in
recruiting, so
it's going to come down to the kickers. Whoever has the better field goal kicker wins this game. It's going to be close. Do you think they're going to smash them? Gators +5.
Yeah, I do.
Gators.
And it's no disrespect to Golesh
Yeah, just a,
at all. Like, but his
yeah.
first game in the SEC, no way. Sumrall's
No,
greater.
no, it's not his first. He went to your house last year and beat you, buddy. He knows the drill.
As a
No,
head coach.
I mean,
well, I mean, he was playing
As
with
a
house
head
money.
coach,
He
I
was playing
mean,
with
it's
house
in
money
your
last year. The
house.
pressure was not on him to win that game.
Yeah,
the
but
pressure
this
was
is
on no one to win
Yeah.
that. It was
Someone-
just, it was just a
Someone
sad
win this
team.
game.
I still love the end of that game watching the USF coaches the coordinators run out of the box just freaking out like,
Yeah.
holy shit, we did it. It's one of those college football moments where it's like, I know, Sean, you hate it, but
Big
still it's
moment
like,
for
wow,
USF.
this is pretty cool.
No, good for them. I'm glad they had their moment. They're opening a new stadium and they're gonna suck ass for
Yeah.
eternity. So I love it.
Should have hired Gruden.
It's not off the table yet.
I mean, was it ever
Yeah,
really?
Florida
off the
State's gonna
table?
get him first, so you better stay away from John Gruden. He's ours.
Okay.
Well, Sean Collin not only for
All
the
right.
win, but for the beatdown. I like it. I like the confidence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That'd be
nice and
aggression.
aggressive. I like it.
Then we go Florida versus Ole Miss at home. This will depend on what we see Ole Miss doing the first couple of weeks of the season. If it was at Ole Miss, I'd say it's an auto L. But it's in the swamp, and anything can happen, and it always does. Like,
Well, to be fair,
I think we're
Ole Miss
4-0.
cannot beat Florida with Lane Kiffin. To be clear,
I mean, Lane Kiffin sucks ass.
I love how you were just like me last season, but if you was somehow got him over me, it'd be a whole different tune.
He's my cat.
well,
I think about Lane Kiffin like I think about a fucking proverb. Like, you can see it, you can listen to it, but like, do you really believe it?
Sir, I go with this proverb. I'm here for a fun
Yeah.
time, not a long time.
Lane
So
trained
here
it
we
to
go.
me. I like. I don't know. I think Trinidad Chambliss. Oh man, if their defense is worth a shit. Ole Miss close. Florida's not quite there yet. I have to see their offense. I would have to see Florida's offense.
I think it really depends on what happens the week before. If Ole Miss has that big, let's say, I think the LSU Ole Miss game's going to go down to the wire, really emotional. If they win, that could be a trap game for Florida to beat them right there. Now, if they come off the loss, though, they're going to kick your ass, dude. Like, they are going to come pissed off, and pretty much take that raw emotion off you. So your best bet is for them to honestly win and come off that big emotional high into next week, and that's where the trap game would come in.
I mean, to be fair, Ole Miss for us isn't a trap game. That's a game that like the media expects us to lose.
No, I'm saying a trap game for Ole Miss.
I think
not
we're
for y'all.
4-0. Okay.
No, I think that's Ole Miss's trap game.
We're 4-0 at this point after Ole Miss because like they're so just down in the dumps. Yeah. Oh, they have a great running back. Yeah, we have Jaden Bob.
Yeah.
We'll fucking be fine. 4-0 Gators. Where we lose our first game is at Missouri.
Drinkowitz got you lined up here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like, nothing, like, positive to say about him, not gonna lie. Hate the guy. But, we...
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I mean, I am. We tend
Yeah,
to
they've
lose
kind
in
of had your
Missouri.
number for some reason. Not that.
Yeah, I don't get it, but, like, you know what? I'm not gonna go to the
doesn't
game,
matter.
so... You know, like, I imagine a lot of Gator fans are also similar. There's like, nah. I don't think that anything besides Amarda Hardy is necessarily compelling about Missouri Tigers. Maybe Drinkowitz, or Drinkovitz, or whatever. Is he like from Eastern Europe? What the fuck
Drinkowitz.
is? Yeah, like I think they get us
All-time record: Missouri 7 wins, Florida 6 wins. So that series actually a little bit tighter than I care to remember. And these games have been close.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, we don't win on the road.
No,
much.
you don't play them regularly.
You know what? I don't like Eli Drinkowitz at all, just because he was one of the coaches last year. Says like, it's all we do is if we don't make the playoffs, we had a bad, the season was a failure, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes now. If you don't make the playoffs, it's a failure of a season. And him to even utter like, there's other accomplishments. Like, no, it should be national championship or it was a shit season. As a head coach, I'm not saying all of everyone in the world, but I'm saying as a head coach, that should be your fucking mentality every year. It's natty or fuck.
I disagree, but I'm not going to. I'm almost going to skip over the next one. South Carolina.
You guys are going to smash them, bro.
In Gainesville, yeah, we're going to beat them by like 20.
The only way South Carolina, unless they figured out even turnstile and offensive line in South Carolina, you should destroy them.
They're like one of the worst teams in the Power 5.
I just can't believe they're wasting Lenoris Sellers' career. He should have so transferred last year.
Oh, agreed. He could have done well instead of DJ Lagway at Baylor.
Oh, you put him anywhere for decent offensive line, he's Tebow 2.0.
Yeah, he might.
Do you think
that's the game
Tebow's
that gets
better.
Shane Beamer fired?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he should have been fired years ago.
Agreed.
We've been talking about this for years. Yes, he should have. He just finds a way to win one game he's not supposed to and keep his job or beat Clemson.
Out of him. Just the hope.
So,
pretty much.
So once Shane Beamer gets fired,
that'll be his last game. Yeah.
We're at Austin, and I'm gonna be in Vegas for that game.
Mm-hmm. You might want to drink heavily in Vegas and do whatever narcotics you need to, because they ain't gonna take. That's their revenge game.
They beat him last year.
I know last year, but
at Austin's hard.
This is going to be at Austin. They've had a year to we lost to Sunbelt Billy, and Sark's been on their ass about that. I mean, Sark only cares about two things in life. A, his spray tan matching the jerseys, and B, revenge on Florida.
Yeah, Manning.
Yeah, but I love it. Welcome to the SEC. I still don't consider Texas or Oklahoma SEC schools.
They're not.
I still don't consider Missouri or fucking A&M SEC schools, honestly.
A&M, I will say, just because... no, fuck them. I can't be nice about that.
Because they've done nothing, they've done nothing ever.
Outside of having the years of Mansell just destroy Alabama for 3 years straight.
And it's like, oh, Georgia's never played there in 9 years in the SEC. Yeah, Florida did and beat Mansell, so suck on my dick.
Well... So we're calling for a Texas win? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I expect a Texas win. I hope otherwise, but yeah. I mean, it seems pretty at Texas. Once again, Texas at Florida last year. Texas was a better team. We beat their fucking ass.
Now, Sark always does lose one game he's not supposed to every year at Texas, too. So,
but I don't know
maybe
the Texas schedule personally, TJ, but do you see one on the Texas schedule that's not Florida that would be that game? Because if not, I'd love it to be this game. But
let's see. I'm looking at their schedule right now. Well, they do have Ohio State week 2 that at in Texas.
Texas
wins. Let's see. Red River. So let's see. When they play y'all, they're coming right after the Red River. So
it might be Florida.
Oklahoma was.
It might very well be Florida.
They'll be injured.
Yeah, that's if there's Honestly, yeah. I mean, if Texas has a trap game, it's the week after Red River.
There we go.
Oh, they
And
have
I'm
brutal.
still picking Texas, but you know what I mean. It's
But listen to
possible.
this: before Red River, they play Tennessee, go on a bye, Oklahoma, Red River, Florida. Then they have Ole Miss.
Mm.
That's a hefty
Yeah, they're going to
stretch.
be pretty beat up after that.
Yeah, if you consider Ole Miss decent,
Yeah, they're a wild card.
that's a hefty stretch.
The main thing of Ole Miss, their defense with Pete Golding will be good. It's if the Eastern Carolina offensive coordinator can have Charlie Weiss Jr. magic, which that's my
Uh,
biggest question mark with them.
Charlie Weiss Jr. Have you seen his magic much?
It's a real,
His
it's
magic
real,
was
it's a
not
real
good.
shame that LSU doesn't play Florida this year. That is a crying shame.
Yeah, you know what's real bad? I don't play Bama
It's so much
next.
shameful.
Yeah, I hate that we play
Missouri,
like fucking Oklahoma or Kentucky
yeah,
instead
or
of LSU.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, you got some real stinkers here.
Well, yeah, no Pavia Vanderbilt. So like, no, I'm not running through it, but like the rest of the schedule for Florida is Georgia, Oklahoma at home, at Kentucky, Vanderbilt at Florida State. Like the meat of our schedule ends after that Oklahoma game. We end with Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and Florida State. But let me digress to Georgia. Georgia's
Yeah,
gonna beat her ass.
it's in their backyard too. I think I got Georgia. Georgia's my pick to win the Natty. That's my favorite. I like.
I hope they don't, but
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if
They've
they
got
do.
Georgia's main problem is Mike Bobo, though. I mean, are they just going to run screens all game, or are they actually going to drive the ball down the field?
They should hire a real guy that cares about speed, like Kyle Shanahan.
Anybody but Mike Bobo. I don't know. How did he float around and get rehired at Georgia again? I don't get it. Yeah, he's got
Blackmail on Kirby.
He's got pictures of.
Hey, how does anyone get a fucking speeding violation at UGA and still play
It's part of the
linebacker?
program.
I don't know. Hey,
Because
Not-
Athens
not-
because dude, you don't know Athens PD is actually Athens PD at University of Georgia. Like it's they're just sponsor everything there. Like they bought them their whole new
Yeah.
fleet
So
of
lame.
vehicles.
like, hey, I'm really not a Falcons fan, and I hate the guy James Pierce Jr. But the guy James Pierce Jr. that got 10.5 sacks as a rookie last year seems to be able to play this year for us, for the Atlanta Falcons. That's pretty fucking cool from a player standpoint. From a guy standpoint, he's a fucking terrible human being. And I don't think Georgia has, like, any non-terrible human
That's why they
beings.
beat you every time.
Well, that's
They just beat you with
yeah,
scumbags.
that's what Kurt. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, we used to have
that's the
Urban Meyer. I
Kirby way.
understand. Yeah, Kirby learned from Urban. Like, we're good, but, like, I want to ship over here.
Yeah, Kirby's the ancestral murder child of Saban and Urban.
I
Yeah, does he claim to be religious? Do you know this?
Probably so. They are. What SEC coach doesn't claim to be religious? Come on now.
Probably Jon Sumrall. He probably claims to be just a guy for the people.
what larger
Maybe he's a Buddhist.
larger
Sorry,
question. Will you learn more about what's the game where you learn the most about Sumrall? As if like, hey, is this guy the right hire?
Well, it's not. I'm not gonna lie, Josh. You know what it is? And I'm not doing this for flow purposes. I'm serious. The Oklahoma at Florida game the week after, or I guess, yeah, it's in November. But like, shit, dude. Oklahoma coming to the swamp for the first time, like probably ever. You can fact check me. I don't fucking care. But like,
It
basically
probably
ever.
is.
Insane. We're gonna fucking
You think so?
boat race them. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, John Mateer will be
Yeah,
like
he's-
out by then from the SEC. Like,
He'll be playing
sacks
with his left
and
hand.
Shit. Like, we'll have their backup, and
I
I'm sure
think-
yeah, maybe we will too. But like, dude, we're gonna
That
destroy
game-
them.
that game will be a good look at because the way we talked about it, it's 2 losses in a row. How do you overcome adversity going with you've just had possibly 2 rough losses, coming back home, playing an Oklahoma team who, depending on if Mateer is even a halfway quarterback, you two could, in this situation, be playing for, that 11th playoff spot. That I think you're right. I'm more interested in seeing how you do against Auburn. I think that's the first big test of the season. See how your season goes throughout.
After we win against Auburn, Oklahoma is the next must-win game. I mean, the other ones we should win. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a matchup really. Like, we should fucking
Ole Miss. I
race.
still don't think Ole Miss is a guaranteed.
Well, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but the rest of the schedule after Oklahoma is a guaranteed.
Yeah, you guys
victory.
You guys lash out at Kentucky. Kentucky's kind of had your number over the last,
So that's why I say Oklahoma is the deal breaker. Like, if we win Oklahoma, which I do think we will, I think we'll actually, we'll win by the spread will probably be Florida by 1.5. I'd buy it up to Florida by 9.5. We're gonna win by 2 touchdowns. But yeah, to your point, TJ, like, we're gonna be coming off, in my opinion, Texas and Georgia losses. 2 games we could win, but I don't expect to. And
the only bad news I have for you there, Sean, is Oklahoma plays Texas on the 10th of October. Then they get the softest part of their schedule. So they play Kentucky, Mississippi State, South Carolina, then Florida. So I don't think they're going to be tested at all.
And Josh, that's fine, but that means they'll be used to playing bitches. Yeah, who's not a
Jon
bitch.
Sumrall. Yeah.
Exactly, and the Gators. We'll be fine.
I'm looking at Vanderbilt's schedule. The week before they play y'all, they have to they play Bama at home.
That's pretty buttered up.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I love that, like, all the other conferences are like, oh, let's do a 2014 playoff plus Notre Dame. Like, Notre Dame's always in on that. But it's the SEC just kind of wants, like, this. We already have.
We want strength of schedule to matter.
But, like, and by the way, TG, strength of schedule is not Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Florida State, It's
not that, but
it's 2 decent schools and then a fucking clown college.
Yeah, but 9-game SEC we're the conference of slitting our own throats. So I mean that's going to be a little rough for that one.
Is it more or less likely that Florida State puts up a fight against Florida if Norvell's not there?
It's definitely more likely.
Is it Tom Herman at this point in time?
Dude, I think they clear that. I think they clear that room. At least the head coaching room.
They've already hired Brian Kelly.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian Kelly's going in.
No, please don't say that.
I agree, TJ.
I want the coach from New
Deion
Mexico.
Sanders.
Buster.
I want the coach from New Mexico.
You hired Brent
somebody
Key.
Somebody that isn't Brian Kelly.
I'll
take Chip Kelly.
Honestly, the only home run hire, and just if you could somehow get Kenny Dillingham out of Arizona State.
Why would he?
Absolutely not. Dude, why would you want to leave Arizona? Which is, like, I know it's hard as fuck, but, like, for Tallahassee, like, why would you
lateral move at best, weather-wise.
Yeah, money. Okay, money's right. TJ's correct. Because
money, bigger NIL.
Yeah, but if you're Arizona State, you're the only show in the state. I mean, you could easily start ripping off wins against the Wildcats, and you could just be the powerhouse in Arizona.
Okay, so you get to be number 11, 10 in the playoff every year and get curb stomped by an actual school?
Texas. It feels like the referees kind of lifted Texas above Arizona State that year.
I really think if Scatterboo just drank one extra Monster No Sugar, he would
he
have had the
almost
juice to
won that
finish that game.
Scatterboo's got like fucking 2 years left max in the NFL before he is
2 years is
toast.
generous.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
I don't know. Mike Allstott made it through like a 10-year career, leading head first.
Allstott
So I mean,
also outweighed him by like 40 pounds.
had no
his
neck.
neck didn't exist. Yeah. So, Sean, tally up the wins and losses here. It seems like you're pretty confident that the.
Yeah, now that I like look at it, I'm like, wow, one of my 2 losses as far as at Mizzou. No, yeah, lost on Mizzou, lost against Texas and Georgia, even though I said otherwise. 9-3.
Okay.
It's high. I know.
I've seen a lot of people, ESPN and like CBS predict y'all possibly doing that 9-3 and being a dark horse for the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, and the problem, in my opinion, I hate the playoffs right now. I wish it was different. I wish you had.
Sorry, I kicked a fan. I kicked a fan as I walked by, and then it fell on my foot. Go ahead.
Sounded like you were kicking a dragon after sucking your dick. I stand here today and I say that actually, after talking through them all, like, I think the Florida Gators will go 9-3. I think the safe bet is 8-4. And yeah, if I'm totally wrong, then we suck ass. But like, I don't think that's a possibility this season. Jon Sumrall's in there. We're fucking good. Our schedule's not that bad. If we played Bama and Gainesville, we would beat their ass. Fuck Tabor. And hey, I'm not talking anything about Sumrall saying he said that, but like, hey, we're about to be a problem. This year, we're not going to be a terrible problem. I promise that. But like, man, this time next year when I come on my annual Gators thing, Jesus Christ, you're going to hear me say 12-0 or 13-0. However many fucking games they play, we're going to fucking win. Because I love the implementation of our new head coach from Tulane. Brought his fucking family over to Gainesville, Florida. Not too different, just not New Orleans. Maybe they won't get shot. Maybe.
Oh, they cleaned it up since then.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, TJ, I know you're a Louisiana guy. I went to Baton Rouge last year for my first time. I went to New Orleans for my 26th time. I haven't been shot, so I'm good. But you know what I mean?
I'm more surprised you made it through Baton Rouge and New Orleans. No, New Orleans has been fine since New Year's year before because they had the National Guard came through and swept it. So it's actually been really good since then.
Yeah, there was a guy that got shot in Canal Street as a bystander last night.
Shit happens in New Orleans sometimes.
Shit happens everywhere.
All right, TJ, what's your win-loss record here in Florida?
Yeah, let me hear you, TJ. Don't be a dick.
I'm not going to be a dick. I'm going 8-4 just because I think I'm just really up in the air about the Auburn and Ole Miss game. I think there's a possibility of losing one of those. I'm not saying bad or anything. I'm just saying Auburn, I think it's just going to be a really, really good toss-up game. And it just depends on what Ole Miss team shows up. Because like I said, if LSU beats them, they're going to come out furious and going to want to put out every bit of anger. And sadly, you're the next team up.
But I do think LSU beats Ole Miss. I think Florida does as well.
Yeah.
Ole Miss's problem to me is still the offense. Like Pete Golding's going to have a good defense. That's what he's known for. There's no denying that. It's going to be what offense shows up because I think part of Trinidad's magic was that both Charlie Weiss and Lane had 100% confidence in him to do whatever and just make stuff happen. Does this new OC have that same amount of confidence and same amount of working relationship with him?
I think he does. But I still think he's going to lose. That's the difference.
I got losses. At Auburn, Ole Miss, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma. So that's 7-5.
Whoa.
7-5. Yeah.
7-5.
I don't think they're there yet.
All right, so what's your floor and your ceiling,
I don't
Josh?
see you honestly losing more than 5 games. I mean, something would have to go terribly wrong for you to lose to either Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Florida State. I think you could beat Missouri. I think Missouri is. I'm not worried about Missouri or South Carolina.
I'm not. I was very surprised you put that as a loss to begin with because I think Missouri's beatable. I consider them. Yeah, they're not bottom shelf, but they're lower mid pack in my opinion every year.
Yeah.
They're not really. Their stadium doesn't look like an SEC school, and Eli Drinkowitz looks like he's just a mid person. He just looks like a goofball to me.
But TJ, to your point though, like someone's gonna beat us that we don't expect. You know what I mean? It's gonna be Missouri.
I swear to God, if Campbell beats you,
no, that's not Campbell. Yeah, if Campbell beats me,
Campbell.
I will tattoo a Campbell, whatever the mascot is.
It's a Camel.
No. A full back tattoo of Joe Campbell.
Smoking
You don't need their mess, but
the pack of cigarettes that looks like the Florida logo.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, it's a Florida Crush pack.
Lock me in.
To answer your question, Sean, 6-6 is the absolute. That's the lowest Florida could possibly go.
Floor. And I know this isn't the Florida State podcast, but Florida State's ceiling is probably 6-6. Right?
Our ceiling is if we win 5 games, I'll be surprised. Yeah, you guys might take it out on us. Yeah,
this year again.
I literally think at that point, Josh, it's going to be like LSU Oklahoma last year, where it's just like you're just going to beat a dead horse. You're just going to be stabbing an already dead, cold dead body. Like, what else can you do?
Point in stabbing. I know. Maybe we get the coach bump, the one game Tom Herman bump, or maybe we get Deion Sanders down to Tallahassee.
So, TJ. Is there any chance that you think that Vanderbilt in Gainesville beats us this year?
It just depends on their. It depends on their. They have a freshman QB. He was supposed to be all world still, but he's a freshman QB. It's in the swamp.
The Gators would have to gone off the rails at that point.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Like you guys would have had to lost to Kentucky at this point.
Yeah. Unless that kid is just, and I doubt, all world or something, or there's been major injuries to Florida as the season's gone. I don't. You shouldn't lose that game. I mean, it's not Diego Pavia. It's not Timu Nate Diaz running the team anymore. And they're coming off that. And they're coming off Bama. I mean, I think Bama is going to be exercising demons for years because of that loss. And you're gonna get a beat down team because I mean the only thing is
by 30+ over Vandy the week prior.
Unless DeBoer has completely lost that team, because I don't have any faith in DeBoer really, as most Alabama fans shouldn't. I think a Bama coach who has a problem establishing the run, which is at the end of the day, no matter what you're running, the old school ground and pound, the lane system, the lane spread system that's still established there. You should be able to run the football at an SEC school. Falcons.
So, TJ, I'm saying 9-3. I'm not saying that's the ceiling. I'm saying 9-3. Josh said that Florida's 6-6. If the Gators go 9-3, do they deserve a playoff spot?
I'm gonna say if you do that. I'm one of the people who I believe it should just be the top 12. I don't care how many conference teams in there. It should be there should be no Bears. There should be no auto of a non-power 6 school. It should be downright. These are the top 12 teams in the country. Period in store. So if you're in that top 12, which I think at 9-3 in the season, you're going to be eclipsing that.
I think it would depend on who else went 9-3. I think you would have to see like a log jam. You'd have to see an SEC logjam.
Well, I mean, if I'm going Well, here's my thing. If I'm looking at a 9-3 USC and a 9-3 Florida, I'm taking when strength of schedule comes involved, which I think should be very impactful. Because I'm sorry, an 11-1 Texas Tech who went and beat up the Big 12 should not go in over a 9-2 over a 10-2 Bama, or even a 9-3 Bama or 9-3 Florida.
Hell yes.
You see, Chargers.
I love hearing that. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's probably a podcast going on in the state of Texas that says the opposite. Like, oh, these bitch ass SEC people. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they got to figure out a quarterback. Well, their biggest problem is they got to figure out who's going to be their damn starting quarterback because their whole season may have been blown up by a guy by a kid using
and it makes me
FanDuel.
so happy, TJ. It really does.
I'm just so happy we didn't get him because we had him in house for a couple days.
You know what? You probably saw the bullshit and said, "Fuck that." SEC can't
Well, we
handle
went with
that.
the kid. Well, it's like get him for 1 year or get Sam Levitt coming off a foot injury.
So, a little bit of a tangent. Is Brendan Sorsby even good?
He's been mid. I mean, he had a couple really rough games at Cincinnati against bad tier talent. I mean, maybe he would have looked really, really super good with Texas Tech talent around him, but, kids, don't play a sport and bet on your own team.
Here's
See
what I'll
Pete
say.
Rose.
Here's what I'll say about that. Yeah, like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't care if he's 79 or 12 or what was he, probably 22. Don't fucking do it, man. Like,
I mean, I don't care if you're
gambling's
gambling.
fun on your side. Gambling's fun, like, if you don't do it as well. Like, you don't have to gamble. It's great. If you don't gamble, it's a fun time to be. But, like, if you're gambling on your own team,
the only thing you can't
what are you doing?
I don't think you should be allowed to gamble on your own sport, period. I think that should be a set rule. Like, you can, if you're a football player, if you're in college, you can't bet on college football. I don't think you should be able to. Honestly, I think there should be no gambling. Period. And because all those guys have inside information.
I think you should be 25 minimum to be able to gamble. And I mean, obviously, I was gambling before that, but I wasn't playing collegiate sports. If I was, what the fuck was it?
You should have had
look at me.
Shohei
I'm sitting
Ohtani's
here.
interpreter running your spreads. At least be smart, Jesus.
But you know what? I like, and TJ, here's my last question for you before I go grab another beer and log off this Gators podcast. I'm not saying the Gators are going to win the SEC. I'm not saying the Gators are going to get the playoffs. But at 9-3, in the case that we do, what team do you think is more deserving? A 2-loss Notre Dame or a 3-loss Gators?
3-loss Gators because Notre Dame plays no one. They play like 3 hard games a year, and then they play all of the Army. They pretty much play every military academy there is. I mean, personally, I don't think you should be allowed to be an independent school in sports, period. You're in the ACC in every single other sport. Why are you not in football? And I don't care about tradition, the old backstory, how the Big Ten didn't like you, they didn't like Catholics, blah, 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 blah. Join the fucking ACC, be in a goddamn conference, have to play actual teams more than 3 times a year. And then, and again, just because you're close to 12 does not mean you get the automatic bid. I may be Catholic, but you don't get that. Catholic guilt doesn't get you into the playoffs.
Notre Dame's schedule is unbelievably soft this year. Well, I mean, just specifically, it is even worse than normal. Like, it is just so bad.
But do they not play Ohio State?
No.
They
don't. I'll read you their schedule. It's bad. It's brutal. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna lie, Josh. Please don't read it.
Yeah, it's
I don't
so
want to
bad.
hear it.
Oh my god. Oh,
it's probably West
But I
Florida
think they will. I think they'll.
I mean, they don't play Campbell. I'll just read it real quick if that's okay. Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, Chapel Hill, Stanford, BYU, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, Syracuse.
I mean, I won't say that necessarily, but I hope they don't.
Yeah,
I
they
fucking
have
hate
their little
them.
carve out. Well, hey, how about Pat Fitzgerald back at Michigan State? He was he was he was exiled
Thank
from
God.
Northwestern for his football players. Do you know why?
Yeah, but yeah, because there was someone that
No,
didn't like
they
him or some
claimed
shit.
that
It was some.
these linemen were like this guy was like the guy everyone hated, and they claimed that they made him run through what they would call the dick car wash, which was where everybody had their penises out and he had to run through the middle of it. I'm like,
I know what a dick
yeah, you don't have to
wash is,
spell it
brother.
out for me. Yeah, every
That's my
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I mean that's I
Yeah.
mean Jeff invented it, right?
I no. Jeff's ex-wife's new guy did that.
I'll be editing that one out.
Yeah, we'll just.
Does he listen?
I don't know.
Leave it in. It'd be a
Well,
fun. It'd be a fun thing.
Yeah, it'll be a fun day in the text group when that one comes out.
Yeah.
do we
you
do we have
give
a
fuck?
random question on the randomizer to ask Sean? Randomizer.
Randomize
All right,
me,
let's-
brother.
All right, here we go.
We need a randomizer spinning sound.
I want a non-University of Florida bold prediction about this year's college football season.
Bold prediction.
Like a bold, like something that's
Oh,
possibly
bold.
crazy going to happen.
I don't know
Yes.
if you said BOWL or BOLD.
BOLD.
BOLD. Okay. Oregon loses in the first round of the playoffs.
And kids, water's wet
Yeah.
and sky is blue.
I know, but it is bold because they are a consistently ranked by the people that do this for a living as a top 3 team. And I know they're in a tough conference, but that doesn't matter for the playoff, actually, because you just keep winning and you're good. I think they go in there and Dante Moore fucking farts a bag again like he did last year's playoff.
He disappeared.
He just shuts off. Yeah, and his draft stock goes down, and he's still gonna make tens of millions of dollars. So good for him. But no, Oregon's and Phil Knight and Nike are not
He
gonna.
never
have
sees
a
the
ship,
dream happen.
Not even close.
Phil Knight dies before the Oregon Ducks win.
I don't. I'm not going to comment on Phil Knight's longevity because I know nothing about it. However, I agree with you, Josh. He's not going to see a
there's
championship.
just something.
You know what's sad is that Nike is giving this season
So
more
here's the
money to
question. Is
LSU.
that bold? Hey, do you want a more bold
Sure.
thing? That's semi-bold. A real bold one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Texas. The Texas Longhorns.
That's
will
exactly
miss
what
the
I was going to
playoffs.
say. Damn you. Yeah, they go 8-4.
Yeah. Yeah. Arch Manning keeps being like he's been. He has some bombs, don't get me wrong. And he's got a decent arm, of course. And, at the end of the day, that doesn't win games. It doesn't. He's going to be out of the playoffs this year.
You think Sark catches
That's
the
what I'd
hook?
say. I think Sark goes back to the
Oh,
bottle.
man. Ouch.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
actually
just goes
wish
back
for that.
and.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck for him as a human. He's making so much money. Fuck him.
I just can't get over anytime he wears clothes, he has to get the spray tan to match the clothes.
How many times have you seen him without clothes?
No, I'm talking like when he was at media days, like his skin was the same tone as the burnt orange suit he was wearing. When he's on the sideline, his skin matches the burnt orange shirt. Like that man lives in the spray tanner.
That man is a big fat
The
phony.
coach from Texas.
Bold prediction.
Like,
I'll give you a
fat
bold
phony.
prediction. Wake Forest beats Miami.
I don't feel like that's that bold.
I don't know.
I
There's
like
gonna
it.
be a lot of people that don't think that they're gonna be all riding all over their cock and balls. So that's my upset special.
Hey,
Yep.
Hey, Josh, Miami is going to suck this year.
Yeah, I think they take a step back. I believe that.
I guess they're still bold because Wake Forest.
Yeah, they
always
won 9
blows.
games last year, that has more to do with the ACC than anything. But
Yeah, correct. They play fucking basically Charleston State and Stanford.
Man, I'd love to see Miami lose to Stanford week 1. That would be just delightful. I believe so. Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Tickets are probably like $12. Let's find out.
TJ, what's your fucking bold one?
I think DeBoer gets fired after the season, and to go on yours, once Oregon loses in the first round, Alabama hires Dan Lanning as their new head coach.
I love it. I think that's actually accurate. Wow. Hey,
I think
Baton
Bama
Rougeans
figures it.
and Gainesvillians can get along.
Yes, for a little bit.
I mean, yeah, we don't play each other this year, so for a while.
It's kind of it's literally weird. What's gonna be weird is when we don't play Bama next year. That's gonna be fucking odd.
Should we just get together and jack each other off in the Airbnb and see what happens?
Sure, why not? Let's go for it. I'm good. My wife would be fine with that.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Can me and Sean jerk off each other since we're not playing each other when we do the podcast in Pensacola? She said sure, so
we're
good. Ask your wife to get permission from your wife, so we'll make sure we're both good.
Thank you, TJ's wife.
Legally binding.
You're welcome. Sean says thank you, Kayla.
Yeah. But Kayla, just so you know, if LSU
she can't hear you, I got headphones in. She's working on school stuff.
I'm still saying that. If you can't hear this, like by then it's like we're both 2-2 for some godforsaken reason. Like, just
disregard the.
We're both undefeated, just going for it. But no, you come through Pensacola. This is a good spot. I came here.
Yeah, we're gonna come through on the way.
I came from Tampa Bay, and now Vita Vea got a fucking trade request in for the Bucks.
They're gonna pay him. The contract for Jalen went through for the Eagles. So
yeah, $152 million and 106.
But he's also 25, so it's gotta be reasonable too. I mean, Vita's 31.
Vita is like fucking 97.
I think it's just a ploy like everything else. They'll get him and Baker done before it's all said and done.
So here's what I'll say. I'm about to log off, and I'm gonna say peace to all you nice guys. Everyone loves that. No, it's just gonna be this. The Gators are going to be better than you'd expect. I promise you that. And if not, come fight me. I'm in Pensacola, Florida. Number 2, Falcons going to suck ass because we got fucking Tua. Oof. Number 3, the Jets will suck ass, so fuck you, Josh. And number 4, LSU is going to have a terrible first year with 2, maybe 3 losses with Lane Kiffin. And not going to lie, for LSU, that's terrible, right?
I mean, my whole season lives and dies on the health of Sam Levitt. That's what it comes down to. Like, if I get healthy Sam Levitt behind a good line, and he is that 2024, we're fine. We should tend to, I think.
You have a good
line. If not,
line.
wheels fall off.
You have a good line, but guess what? He has not been going to hot yoga with Lane Kiffin yet, so we need to expedite that process. Because if he goes to hot yoga with Lane Kiffin, Sam Levitt's going to be the Heisman winner.
I think he is. Those two are always like at the hip right now. Like, even though he couldn't practice with the foot injury, like he lived in the Jane Daniels virtual room. So like he's been getting timing down everything.
Injury, man, though.
John,
you can do it.
Lightning question here. I got a couple of questions for you. Does Alabama make the playoff?
Mm-hmm.
No. Final record for Alabama.
I have the schedule in front of me. I don't know it at all. I'm not gonna lie. I'd say 9-3 in Florida.
Oh wow! Okay, bold prediction here. What's Florida State's record? Bold. Final record.
Also don't know their schedule, but I think they have 4 wins, maybe 5.
LSU, you said 9-3. Who's your national champion?
It's gonna suck to say, man. Oof. I do think it's Florida State.
Barf.
I know it sucks ass.
That's gross.
It sucks ass. But
you think Sayan's good enough to put him over the top?
I do. I don't think he's amazing, but I think he's good enough. I do. Ohio State's defense is stout. Ohio State always has the receivers saying, as so many people dump it off to, he'll be fine. I don't think he's the best quarterback at all. I don't think Dante Moore is even top 3. But I'm not gonna lie. A conversation from earlier. I think Drew Mestamaker is a really good dark horse Heisman. I don't think he's gonna win it at Oklahoma State, but oh my God, Mestamaker, man, he could
Big
just
12.
make some noise. And I think right now he's like plus like 7,000 or some shit. Like, hey, that's what I'd say. I'd say either bet Mestamaker Heisman from North Texas to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's weak, but he's strong. I say Alabama and Florida tie records at the end of the year. I think Lane Kiffin falters a little bit, but has a great time and people still like him. And I think Kalen
Does
DeBoer
Dabo
is on the
Swinney
way out.
survive this season?
I don't give a fuck about Clemson. LSU's gonna butt fuck them.
You don't think Clemson
week.
can cover 13.5? Well,
I didn't say that. I just said that, like, what is the definition of a butt
touchdowns.
fucking? Then maybe
that was that quick.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe it's between the spread and the butt
17.
fucking then. But yeah, the horsecock lock, when I was waiting to tell you this, TJ, of the beginning of the season is LSU over Clemson. Fuck Dabo Swinney. He is a piece of shit.
I don't. With that game, there's just going to be so much aura with that game, with game day, with Lane and O returning to walk down the Tiger Stadium, with Lane, with his team. It's going to be a special. This is like the biggest opening day I can remember in a long time.
And you're going there, right? Yeah. You and Josh are going.
I'm going to wear my I'm going to wear my custom Dabo Swinney mask.
There's a non-zero chance that when you pump through Pensacola for an episode of this podcast that I just like hop in the back of your truck and after you like semi-euthanize me and just bring me there. Like I'll be there. I might not, but I might. Hey, I'm a mysterious lad. I can go 7 days without drinking, but I can also go 17 days without. So.
Well, we'll be glad to have you. We'll throw a tarp back there if you decide to change your mind. You can just wrap yourself in it.
Well, I mean, shit, it's a crew cab. No, I mean, we
put a kiddie pool in there and we just dump ice water in it. John sits in the back with cans of beer. Like he's doing a cold plunge.
Just flinging them at cars as we're going down.
A 30 rack while we're on the way to Louisiana.
No, he's got one of those 99 rack Keystone lights that he's just launching.
No, yeah, that's what
I don't drink. The force.
I don't drink no Keystone Lights, bish. My Bud Light is my light beer choice.
All right,
we're getting you bottles. You can just chuck them at cars. I don't give a shit.
That's Louisiana. Was the worst that could happen.
He just shoots you.
Well,
I know it's a joke.
We get home. It's like, well, I gotta call his wife now.
He didn't shot in the face.
He threw a Bud Light at a black guy's van, and he took out his AK-47 and just sprayed the table.
We have the webcam, the dash cam, Sean's belligerence.
I can't wait to edit this shit.
I'm pretty good these days. I've been drinking LaCroix. There's no way Why would you do that? I said nothing bad. I'm talking about Louisiana.
We just feed you. We hide like 6 gummies inside your Chick-fil-A biscuit before we leave.
Yeah, and then I already have 25 more in my bag, so we're good. But no, hey, this has been a pleasure. The Gators are gonna make the playoffs or not. Jon Sumrall is basically the biggest sex symbol in the state of Florida right now. Unless you're a Florida State fan, and they just say, "Oh my God, I 100%. Wish we had him," because Norvell is a giant fucking pussy. I'm like, yes, that's correct. LSU is in a better spot. Don't get me wrong, but don't be afraid of Florida as a dark horse, you motherfuckers. Because you know what I say? I was not born in Gainesville. I was born in Fort Lauderdale. I popped out of a pussy there. But oh my God, did I go to college in Gainesville and I will never fucking stop. Go Gators, go fucking Florida, and go fucking
All right.
US.
Thank you, Sean.
Did he just become Italian at the end of the shit? Like, he just became, like, a stereotypical
Yeah, of course.
gangster at the end.
Well, we were unable to secure. We'll have to dial Jeff in at a separate time. Yeah. I mean, 9-3 is extremely optimistic if you're the Gators, but it's possible. I gotta see them click on offense.
I'm thinking more 8-4, 7-5.
Yeah,
I gotta see that Auburn game.
That's
that
gonna be a
Auburn
great
game's
game.
gonna be their whole
I'm excited
season
about
for
that
both
one.
those two teams.
Well, it looks like we ran over a little bit
Yeah,
here.
I'm excited for it.
Goal line guys here. We will have to randomize at a later time. But yeah, Gator Preview, as always. We'll have to get Jeff's 2 cents, and we'll have to edit him in. But any other final topics, Steve, before we go into the great beyond?
Oh, one more thing. So the GM, Lombardi at UNC got, the I guess the trinity of horny, which is Belichick, Petrino, and Lombardi. Well, one's got their first
amazing.
HR violation.
Yeah, remember, guys.
I mean, that's the only thing big, but it's like, oh, it's not Bill or Bobby.
Right. I mean, he's just like he's the paper guy.
Oh. Or is he just the fall guy?
Could be his burner account. That's amazing. Yeah.
True.
UNC, the journey continues. I'm really excited to see what they do this year. Their schedule sucks. Their schedule is hard.
Oh, their schedules. They're gonna.
If they win 6 games, that's a good job. Yeah.
Exactly.
But never let Petrino out of your sights as far as offense is concerned. I mean, Arkansas couldn't stop.
Offense, your wife, either or.
Arkansas
your daughter.
couldn't stop a nosebleed last year, but they could score. Yeah, I just love the toxic Avengers of Bill Belichick and Petrino, and then Ed Ogeron returns with Lane. It's like the scum Avengers.
It's just the world's healing.
The world is healing.
The world's healing, Josh.
Maybe
the world
you need
is
a
healing.
Toxic masculinity in order to coach some football. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Check us out, Goal Line Guys, goallineguys.com, and our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll kind of crank up the the frequency with which we drop episodes. We get a little bit closer to the season. How many days? We got 30 some odd days here.
Yes. I think right now we are at like 38 today. 38, 37. Let me look real quick because I have that.
Yeah, don't you
that's
ever
from
forget
week
about
1.
week
I know
0,
you have
right?
week 0. We are 31 days from week 0, 38 days from week 1.
We will definitely do some auxiliary content there at the LSU campus. We'll do some video stuff. We'll let you see how the tailgate goes, and we'll get you some live footage from the stadium.
Oh, dude, you just what, dude? We, as you know, my mom is one of the most intense fans for LSU. Possibly crazier than me at sometimes. Yeah, she's already making plans. We're gonna go like through RV Row. We're gonna go by the hill. We'll go by the mounds. Get a whole tour of everything. There's so much going on over there. Because what you don't get is that the stadium holds 102,000. There's probably gonna be 200. I would say 200,000 plus people be out
helicopter in with Ed Ogeron. We do like a skydive thing where Ed Ogeron skydives.
Except it goes it goes horribly wrong, and
that's the end of the show right the goalpost, and that's where they leave me. They leave me there. Game is canceled. I doubt they would cancel the game. They'd be like, all right, just.
Well, you went out like you wanted to, ruining an 100%. LSU game for all their fans.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. goallineguys.com. TJ, as always, let us go.
All right, guys, suck that tiger dick, bitch.